The number one question we get asked is, my child plays this game, so which PC should I get? Or that question flipped, I've been looking at this PC, will it run these games? The great news is we've answered those questions for you on every product page, along with a recommendation for which monitor to pair the PC with. If you're on the fence or just need a little bit more information, let's jump in. First, an ultra quick rundown of our three models. The Stinger, our best seller. A conventional looking PC, loads of airflow, RGB lighting synced across the front panel fans and cooler, all controlled with a button on the case. Next is the Patriot, with the on-trend glass panel tank styling, again loads of airflow and large enough to fit the largest and most powerful gaming hardware inside. Both the Stinger and the Patriot come in white or black. And then there's the M.O.A.B, our ultra-spec beast. It can handle the same type of hardware as the Patriot, but has this unique styling, its enormous size, and it's positioned as a statement piece. And who is Allied? Well, the team behind Allied has operated brands like Alienware in the past, so PC gaming, it's in our DNA. The goal was to change the game, take everything we learned from the Alienware brand, the good and the not so good, strip away a lot of the complexity around gaming PCs, and make Allied the best, most accessible, most buyer-friendly brand around. And today, we're trusted by thousands of gamers around the world. So, when you're buying a PC, you're probably going to be dictated to by two things: your budget and the games it's going to play. With a console, every PS5 or Xbox performs the same. Not so with a PC. Two components in a PC are actually going to dictate gaming performance: your graphics card and your processor. The good news is we've taken the guesswork out of it by pairing the best matching graphics cards and processors in our ready-to-game builds. Our number one suggestion is the RX 7600 Stinger. So if you had your eye on this one, good choice. It's a comfortable recommendation from us most of the time for first-timers and general 1080p gaming alike. Whether you choose the AMD Ryzen 5 or the Intel Core i5 build, the performance will be about the same. If you want to learn more about what the names and numbers mean, stick around for a crash course, but in pretty much every generation, the 60 graphics cards have been the highest sellers, as have AMD's Ryzen 5 or Intel's Core i5 processor. This PC will play the world's most popular games like Fortnite, Minecraft and Roblox, shooters and action games like Call of Duty or Grand Theft Auto, online MOBA and MMOs like World of Warcraft and League of Legends, sports games, racing games and more. Just to note, price is a great indicator of what the PC is going to be able to do. Now, our entry-level Stinger will play those games, you just need to be realistic about the performance you're going to get. If you have it, the extra spend on the RX 7600 is well worth it, now and into the future. Stepping up into the RTX 5060 and 5060 Ti builds will give you enough graphics grunt for higher frame rates and quality settings, plus handle some of the more graphically intensive games you might have heard about, like Cyberpunk or Black Myth Wukong, or even games like Fortnite with the settings cranked right up, which can be pretty intensive. With Patriots and M.O.A.Bs, you really can't go wrong. With the higher tier hardware inside these, they'll play pretty much every game out there at higher settings and monitor resolutions. Just check our recommendations just to be sure. Every ready-to-game PC has upgrade options, and the two most people are going to consider are memory or RAM and storage. If you want a little extra future-proofing, and if the PC is going to be used for streaming games online in particular, grab a 32 gig RAM upgrade. We're just at the gaming tech tipping point where this is recommended. Storage, well, that's up to you. 1 terabyte is a decent amount. You can add more during the purchase process or later by connecting a drive, and we can help you if you have any questions. You might also see options to upgrade the processor. Now, this can come in handy to squeeze out extra gaming performance or speed up what are generally called productivity tasks, things like video editing or streaming. Our Sidewinder air cooler is outstanding. It looks great and performs even better. If you prefer liquid cooling, you can switch to that. And if a chip requires it because of its power draw, well, we've already added it to the build for you. Every Allied PC features Wi-Fi, either with a USB adapter or built into the motherboard itself. For gaming, the best performance is actually with a wired connection, so if you can, having it plugged directly into the router will be best. And if you need help, we're just a message, phone call, or an email away. Every Allied PC comes with industry-leading warranty and lifetime tech support. Let's talk monitors again for just a sec because it is important. There are three main resolutions: 1080p, 1440p, and 4K. As you go up, the more processing and graphics power is needed to play games at the same frame rate. Hitting 60 frames a second at 1080p is a lot easier than at 4K, because at 4K there are 4 times as many pixels or 4 times as much detail to display. You can go higher than our recommended pairings in monitor resolution if you like. Just remember that it will tax your hardware more and gaming performance will dip. Conversely, you can pair a higher tier PC with a lower resolution monitor, but you might actually be leaving gaming performance on the table in doing so. Check your current monitor's resolution by Googling the brand and model or heading into display settings in Windows. If you don't have one, be sure to keep this information in mind. Graphics is dominated by NVIDIA, so that's where we'll focus. RTX means they feature ray tracing, which produces better lighting effects. The number at the front is a series of card. 30 series was 2 generations old. 40 series is now last gen, and 50 series is current in 2025. The numbers at the end, 60, 70, 80, 90, is a performance tier. There are TIs and Supers thrown in as well, but again, it's simple. Higher number, higher performance, and higher price. 2 companies make gaming processors, AMD and Intel. AMD makes Ryzen, Intel makes Core. What's the difference? Well, ultimately not much. If you haven't bought a PC in 5 or more years, chances are your last one was Intel. AMD have caught up and overtaken Intel recently, but which you choose doesn't really matter too much anymore. What they share is the numbering. Ryzen 3, Ryzen 5, Ryzen 7, Ryzen 9, Core i3, i5, i7, i9. The bigger the number, the more cores or processing grunt, and the better match for higher tier graphics cards. A lot of companies manufacture the parts that make up a PC. Graphics cards, storage, memory, motherboards, and power supplies. The choice in the do-it-yourself PC building market's pretty much unlimited, and that's great if that's your thing. But if you're not that into it, it's a lot. By developing and producing our own Allied branded components, we're able to ensure consistency of supply, quality, and performance. We've also hand-picked trusted global brands as strategic partners and curated the parts we use, so you can be sure that, if it's an Allied PC, it meets our standards. No gaming brand would be complete without the matching accessories, and we have a full range of Allied monitors, keyboards, mice, headsets, and other gaming gear to complement your new rig. We're always working on new products, so be sure to check them out before you check out. If you still need a little bit of extra help making that final decision, you can take our PC Finder quiz, or you can contact one of our friendly customer support team and they'll help you out with the recommendation.